Welcome back to You Ended Up With Me. Today is album 3, track 3, which rolls off the tongue quite nicely. And before I turn the camera on, I found this kind of synth, which I'm playing for you. And I don't know, I had a thought that I should try and write like a synth lead line. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do, and try and how to write a killer synth melody pop lead line. People like the Chainsmokers, Martin Garrix, they absolutely nail this. So yeah, let's see where we end up. I'm back, and before I jump into the Logic session, I just wanted to say that often when writing lead lines, it really does help if you play an instrument. So for me, I can jump on the piano just to inspire me, or if you have a guitar, just to kind of have a fiddle around and see if you can come up with any melodies in yourself. Now, you know, if you don't play an instrument, it's not essential. There's loads of kind of self-help or tutorials online on YouTube. But yes, let's jump in to the project. Now, as you know, I started out with this synth loop. And I played this melody. And one of the first things that I often like to, think about when it comes to synth lines is, one, like how many notes do you want to use, and two, do you want to kind of fall down the scale or maybe go up the scale a little bit? Now, the thing is, I mean, that sounds like I'm limiting myself, which I definitely am, but you kind of have to find your, niche of where you want to take it. You know, if you have the Chainsmokers, they often use 3 notes. Now, I wanted to try and make this a little bit like that. I've only used 4 notes. And I'm not saying that you can't use every note in the scale or etc. Or, you know, use 2 octaves across the whole scale for your synth line, for your lead line. But I just think a lot of the time in pop music, it's imperative to kind of find that cluster and abuse it as much as possible. So for me, it's F, E, D, and C. We're in the key of C major, A minor. So yeah, I mean, that's my first thought. And my second thought is, how does your melody line play off with any other rhythms in the track? Because I feel like you do, you know, I've been stressing a little bit, wanting to make sure it was right, wanting to make sure it was good and catchy. And basically, the lead line came to me when I added this drum loop in. Because if I play it with the drum loop, you'll hear how it plays off. Now, as you can hear with the drums, I'm going to mute some of these leads just so we have one. And as you can hear, I have that start, da, 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 and then we pause, and we wait for that snare. When the snare hits, so da, 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 da. So I'm doing basically 2 kind of things with this, with the synth line. Basically, I'm using the long notes, da, 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 da. So I'm kind of breaking that into 2 halves. Now, that is basically just to try and keep it interesting and just to play off like the other instruments that are going on. Now, if I then add all the rest of the stuff in the chorus, it'll sound like this. And I think one final thing that you have to think about when playing your synth line, and I guess this is semi-copied off the Chainsmokers with what they did with Closer, is your vocal. You know, because I've got a lot of rhythms going on here, and it's about, well, I'm sat there thinking, how do I fit this vocal in? how do I write this killer chorus while there's so much going on? Now, if I play the whole track for you with the vocals, sorry.
There's something about you stuck in my brain, making me wait. Is it the 4 a.m. calls, girl? I just need your. There's something about you stuck in my brain, making me wait. Is it the 4 a.m. calls, girl? I just need your love. 4 a.m. calls, girl. I just need your.
So, if you can hear what I'm doing, for this first half of the synth line, obviously they're not playing together, I'm doing a different melody for the vocal. There's something about you stuck in my brain, and the synth line's going da da da. And then the second half of it, I do 4 a.m. calls, girl, I just need your. And if you listen to the synth,
4 a.m. calls, girl, I just need your.
I'm playing off what the synth line is doing, and that's also a kind of like a great, I guess it's great to do that to like solidify that melody into the listener's head. Because if I play this last chorus for you,
I just need your love. I just need it. I just need it. 4 a.m. calls, girl. I just need your.
you kind of will have. Oh, stop! Piano's kind of lagged out, whatever. You know, but what I was meaning to show in the last chorus is that you will have solidified that melody so many times, it kind of doesn't matter if the listener is singing 4 a.m. calls, girl, or if they're just going da da, you know, often na 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 na. I'm sure we've all been there where you're dancing or you're at a festival or you're in a club or whatever, and you don't necessarily know the lyrics, but you're just there like singing along to it. And that's what I'm trying to solidify with what I'm doing here. Now, before I finish off, I wanted to talk a little bit about the lyrics. The song is called 4 a.m. Calls, and I'm going to play you a little bit of the verse and the pre-chorus.
So in your stride, live for today and tonight. New pair of shoes is going wild, losing my mind. Tell me, tell me, tell me, have you found the one you're looking for? Yeah. Oh.
So that was a little bit of the verse and the pre-chorus. And if I read you the lyrics, they say, verse 1 says, so in your stride, live for today and tonight, new pair of shoes, it's going wild, losing my mind, in a desert searching for water, it's you got the answers. So a lot like a lot like track 2, it's just a very fun song. You know, I'm saying that this person is, as I say, so in their stride, you're enjoying the night. And I'm there like, I need you. You're my water, I guess, for me to live. The pre-chorus, I'm asking the question, tell me, tell me, tell me, have you found the one you're looking for? I need to know now. So tell me, tell me, tell me, have you found the one you're looking for? Yes. Yeah. Oh. The chorus, I then go on to explain it. There's something about you stuck in my brain, making me wait. Is it the 4 a.m. calls, girl? I just need your. There's something about you stuck in my brain, making me wait. Is it the 4 a.m. calls, girl? I just need your love. And then I go on with the 4 a.m. calls, girl, following that synth line. But yeah, it's a very, very fun song. I guess the theme behind it is, you know, that you need this, you kind of want to be with this person to like have a better life. You know, you feel like she's got the answers, which I think is said in verse 2, problems to the side, moving on up alright, just need some time, you drive me crazy, I need a sign or I'm out here looking for nothing, it's you got the answers. So, you know, it's another one of those fun songs, but obviously, of course, I'll leave the lyrics down in the description, and you can have a read. Today's track was more about me trying to write a synth line, how to write that killer synth line, how to add it into the song. Obviously the audio will be out tomorrow, and I definitely go and say listen to it more specifically. There are also like, you know, 3 instruments that make the synth line up just to give it more weight, and to give it more punch to kind of cut through the mix. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like and comment if you want to. Share the video if you want to, and if you haven't already, subscribe. That's it from me. I'll catch you in a bit. Bye bye and peace.